That's a bomb, right?
All right. So, whoa. I think we only did 4 or 5 out of 5s, and that's 2 of them.
What's the other one? I know Mask of Griselbrand, which was the other one.
This blob is pretty sweet.
It has a lot of text. What does it do?
So it makes more Tarmogoyfs.
Okay.
So at the end of every turn, it makes a copy of itself that's an X1.
Sweet.
Which is just a Tarmogoyf. So it's not likely to be huge. It's likely to be a 2/3, but in limited, a free 2/3 every turn is really good.
It's like better biogenic ooze, basically.
And then this Griselbrand mask is kind of nuts. For a first sealed pool, I'm pretty stoked. This was also really good.
How supported is green-black?
It's one of the archetypes. It's got like a lot of self-mill and creature stuff. Cards that work with having cards in the graveyard, which is kind of neat. A lot of creatures in green will say like it's a 2/3 for decent stats, but when it enters the battlefield, put 2 cards from your library into your graveyard, which will activate cards like this.
Okay. How do we sealed?
So one of the things I like to do when I do sealeds first is I actually scroll through all of this. If it's in paper, I sort them by color and then remove anything that I think is not playable. But a lot of times your multicolor cards are your signpost cards.
Sure.
So we've seen our rares and we've seen like what's, you know, strongest, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the colors you're going to want to go. So I like to look at the signpost cards and then go back and be like, oh, well, you know, this is really supported with our rares and we know what we have. Sure. And then we go back and make sure that we can build a deck around it.
Okay.
But sometimes we, you know, open this bomb, but we have no green. So we're looking at like what other things are possible for us. And our multicolor cards are fine. I think the Grizzly Ghoul is the best of our multicolors and quite convenient. I think we opened 2 of the best cards in the set, really, which is kind of crazy. You're gonna play a lot of cards you don't like.
I know. I'm looking at that as 4/3 for 4. Okay.
It gets bigger.
Uh-huh. Only on the turn you play it, right?
No, forever. It's +1/+1 counters.
Yeah, but only for the turn where things died, right?
Yeah.
Not every turn.
Yeah, so if you throw one creature in and they're like, oh, that's a trade, and you play it post-combat, it's just a 6/5 trampler for 4 mana. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
He hates limited. All right, so let's go back, take a look. I don't remember what most of these cards do, so it's going to be a little slow. I did the white set review like weeks ago, it feels like now.
Any call-outs in the chat? You guys have seen the whole pool now. Any cards you guys like?
It feels like it's been forever. So best uncommons, like, I don't know. I don't even remember what any of these do.
Okay. Be a slob.
It's gonna take a day or 2 for me to like figure it out.
Didn't you just do a set review?
I did white like 5 days ago.
Okay.
Oh look, this is the... Oh no, this is not that one. I thought this might have been the artifact that you were giving me shit about, how you have to like dump mana into it several turns to draw cards.
No, that was a blue one.
I thought it might have been that. Well, this card is just insane. I think we should just make this deck and see what it looks like.
Sure. Menace seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, it's actually
limited.
Fine. Yeah. Menace and Daybound, like all these cards are going to be fine. Oops. Over. Whenever this is actually fine too. I'm just going to put all of the black cards that don't just outright suck in, and we'll just see where we end up.
How's the fixing in the set?
There is 1 cycle of duels, and then there's the Evolving Wilds.
Okay.
Vampire Scout's fine. Target creature. This one's good. Oh, our black removal is actually pretty nice. This is just a slight drain, but it's a curve filler. I want to see if we have any zombie generating things, because that card is pretty sweet. Whenever 1 or more token dies, create. Yeah, this is pretty cool. If you have good sack things, if we end up running both the black zombies, we might run that. What the heck does this do again? Discard a card, draw a card, mill, then put...
I'll target card from a graveyard, put a +1.
This card is good. Because you're exiling their disturb and their flashback spells.
Get to loot through your deck. Yeah, this is okay.
And Duress is not really something I'm ever looking to play in limited. so cute. Bounding Wolf.
I think that bat is in trouble. I gotta say, I like the wolf's chances.
This is, holy shit, this card's amazing. This is one of our best uncommons. I liked this card a lot during the set review.
Okay, why?
It's already a good rate. A 3/3 for 3 with trample is like, you're already pretty happy with that. And then you just have this nice late game mana sink that just makes everything absurd. And then other werewolves have trample, and you're giving them all, making them bigger.
How are we doing for werewolves?
Cards are really well. We're not running red, so probably not great. But I don't even remember this aura as vigilance. This is actually not bad because it has flash. So usually I don't like aura spells because you get 2 for 1 really easily, but when you have flash, you just use it as a combat trick to eat a creature in some way.
Sure.
And then if they remove it, you already got your 2 for 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's like not awful. It'll still likely get cut, but this flashback card is good.
Bad impulse.
Here's a little wolf. I don't like that he has death touch for such a high activation cost, but I think we kind of need 2 drops, so I'm pretty fine with it. Pump spell is fine. Oops. Okay, Grizzly Bear. Could potentially splash.
In white worth splashing?
I mean, we didn't open any rares in white, and this is in red, so probably not.
We already have a bunch of playables.
We have a full deck, 30 or 45 cards. I think you want to splash blue, says somebody.
What specifically? Revenge of the Drowned. Creature's owner puts on top. Target creature's owner puts it on the top or bottom of their library, then you create back. So.
I mean,
For
that card is playable, but I don't know if that's worth splashing. I think they might be saying because we want sack outlets for this, but I think we don't care that much, and I'd rather just cut one of these anyway. We do have a couple of sack outlets anyway with cards like this, the Novice Cultist, and also we have a few things that generate. We have a lot of card draw, and then where's that one card that we had that makes stuff?
Stuff?
This one.
Okay.
Ghoulish Procession. It's pretty cool.
Probably hard to remove. Like, it seems reasonable and limited.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, I don't know, but I think so. It's probably better the more removal and stuff you have, because you're like, attack you, trade, make a dude, your turn, remove your dude, make another dude. Once per turn, but it's once each turn if you can interact in some way. Maybe it stops them from attacking you and making aggressive trades as well.
I mean, it's kind of similar to the Consumer Club. I think we want to play a long game with this deck.
I think so. So cuts are like this thing. This vampire is pretty meh. What's our creature count look like? 16?
Are we on, like, flyers and evasive creatures?
Well,
oh, it
gives them.
Okay.
Yeah. That thing just turns everything into an insane thing, which is great. Oops. Didn't we have like a mill thing? Target player draws 2 cards. That's good. I want that.
Sorcery or instant?
Instant.
Nice.
Yeah. Most of the time the black ones are, which are really nice. Heirloom is fine. Occultist is fine. Our 2-drop slot isn't too packed. Kind of okay.
What was the death touchy one? That's the one I want to cut.
This one?
I don't want to spend 5 mana for a 2/2 that trades with some random creature.
Well, so a 2/2 for 2 is usually kind of like it's curve filling, it's playable on its own, even if it does like something pretty minor.
Does our 2 curve really need a lot of filling?
Well, this is a pump spell. So you can look at it like, and these are removals, so these aren't being played. This kind of does nothing for a long time. This is not a 2-drop, right? So this can't block, so you can maybe count that. And without it, we have a total of 1 2-drop creature, because these are both kind of half, and this one can't block.
Okay.
So, you know, it's kind of... I like 4 solid 2s in the average creature deck.
Okay.
I'm going to say all this. We're definitely going to scrub out. Like, I'm sure I'm sure this is not going to go well.
I'm just here for the rares.
That's true. Are you planning on making a deck with this?
I don't think that's in any of the decks that I have prepared.
Dang it! I like this as a cut. The pump spell I kind of like. It's cute. I want to see how it plays. I like the draw.
We're gonna have a hard time managing the day-night cycle.
I don't think we have a lot of cards that really care about having the day-night cycle. I mean, we don't have any go wide payoffs. I'm kind of tempted to cut this and just cut a land. Like, yeah, this is actually really close to a 16 land deck.
I feel like if we cast our 5-drop spells, then we're probably in excellent shape. I would not want to cut a land.
3 5s is a pretty low curve in limited.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'm on board with cutting the 6-drop though.
Yeah, and we could still have this many lands, but it feels a little unnecessary. Another thing too is you have to remember that best of one has hand smoothing.
That's true too, yeah.
So like it lets you get like an extra half a land. And versus paper, I'm a half a land closer to cutting in on Arena than I am in
that makes sense.
In paper.
That wants to cut a land. Question is, if we do that, what do we bring in? What's the opportunity cost?
Yeah, there also has to be something moderately like low curve that is worth playing.
In our colors.
Yeah, like we could put something else back. We put the other... We could put a 2-drop back. We can use our combat trick with 14 creatures plus a couple of things that make creatures is probably not the worst. But the thing is, as soon as I say we should cut a land, we'll definitely get land screwed.
Yeah, I mean, we do have some mana sinks in the deck too, right? Like, flooding out is not the end of the world.
Hound Tamer, and... Is there another one? The equip cost. This doesn't really count.
Is Hound Tamer the one that puts the +1/+1 counter?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not great.
I think that's the only one. This is pretty good with the Hound Tamer, actually. But
are there any like off-color utility lands that we got? I didn't see any.
There's the green-white land.
Doesn't do anything. We don't need the white splash. I'm just saying, is there like a scry land and an off-color or something?
No, we didn't get any. They don't even have those in the cycle. It's just the slow lands. What does this candle do? Oh wait, this guy was actually kind of cool. I think he's a decent body. A 3/4 for 4 is like not the worst, especially in colorless. And then this ability to remove something from a graveyard is actually going to be kind of relevant here.
Okay.
A lot of the blue-white mechanic is called Disturb.
Yeah.
So we can just remove those creatures and then all the flashback spells.
Yeah, I'm on board.
So whether the filter is, the filter's kind of irrelevant.
It's like weirdly card advantage against those decks.
Another reason I'm kind of inclined not to cut a land is just because our mana base is pretty lopsided, so it makes me more inclined to cut a mountain, which is pretty low, or not a mountain, a forest. That is kind of low on forests.
Sure.
If it was more balanced, I'd be happy with 8/8, but it's too weird to go down to 8 swamps when you have 16 black cards.
Yeah, and we only have 1 double green card.
Maybe it's okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, are we ready to play?
No, we're not.
Why?
Because we need to use the pay-to-win lands.
Okay, princess, put them in.
No, like, this is important. Alright. Arena will screw you if you don't use the pay-to-win lands.
You watch too much CGB.
No such thing.
That's just facts. Is this what I've been doing wrong this whole time, chat?
Yeah. Come on. Okay, now you have my blessing. Proceed.
God damn it. All right, the first sealed is kind of a hot mess. We don't know what the cards do. Try not to judge limited so harshly.
Too late.
I kind of wish that you were experiencing limited when I knew what was happening. That way, you might be slightly more impressed.
All right. Well, okay.
Well...
We cut a forest, right?
Yeah, we did. We did.
I know mulliganing sucks, but on the play, I don't think this is keepable.
I don't think it is either.
Okay, this is significantly better.
Agreed.
Are we I think we're pitching the vampire, right?
I think so, actually. I was kind of thumbing through it myself. I think it's between like vampire and this, but this is actually just pretty nice.
Well, I mean, we're on a multi-6, right? I want to keep the flashback card.
Yeah. I mean, this. Would you like to steer? This is your account, technically.
All I have to do for terms of service is to be in the room. Not even that. Just need to be around in some way.
They're pretty lenient with content creators.
So I don't even need to do anything.
Probably
just
not.
give you my password.
Probably. That's what CGB does when we co-op. He's on the voice call, but as long as you're not entering into like tournaments and stuff. I think that's the major issue.
Sure.
All right.
Good decision so far. Opponent has the non-pay-to-win mountain, though. Advantage us.
They have 2 extra cards, though.
Like the sleeves? Yeah, those are my favorite sleeves. The Eldraine ones. What do you do?
How does this work again?
One like discard a card, draw, mill, put a counter, and then transform. I think we want to get that down sooner rather than later. But
well, we have nothing else to play, so definitely.
Yeah, I just want to read this card. When it attacks, does 1 damage. Yeah, sure, whatever.
The question is, are we blocking this? No? So we just attack? And let them make the decision?
Ooh, do we value just having material on the board? Like, I'm not sure we want to make the trade, but I'm not sure we want to give them the option to make it either. Like, I'm not sure they'll attack into us.
I think they will. Theirs deals 3 damage. I think we actually do want to make the trade, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we want to make the block too, because we're a really grindy deck, and they seem pretty aggressive, so I don't see... I would make the trade if they attack.
I think we make the trade, and I think we toss... because this is sorcery speed only, I think we start activating this. Toss, like, the candle to try to hit another land. Yeah. Cast this.
You can pitch the sighting as well. You can flash it back.
Well, it's pretty expensive. I'd rather cast the 4/4 with the 4th mana.
This is our worst card. Yeah, let's spin that.
Okay, well, that's nice. So yeah, I think I will offer the blocks here, and this activates to transform when you have 3 counters.
Yeah.
1 closer to a land.
Yeah. Yay,
us.
Now, chat, you're the ones that wanted to cut a land. I didn't.
And neither did I.
I thought this was a 16 land deck.
I think it is a 16 land deck.
Hand smoothing algorithm, best of 1.
It's true. All of these things are true. 0-1 in your draft. Good luck. You can do it, Crash. I'm about to be 0-1 too. Now, theirs just deals more damage than us over time. I would rather save this just because they're going to have big werewolf creatures in these colors.
That's true. But if we get the blob down, then... How big is the blob? What's its toughness? Right now it's at 3/4? Okay. That's another reason to do it, actually, to put creatures in the bin.
Well, yeah, it's creature type. How did we get this swamp in there? Oh, we milled a land.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay, so I think we do this. I think we do this now.
What does the occultist do?
Draws a card.
Yeah, keep that. The ambush?
When it's night, it kills something.
Alright.
We drew it on the previous turn there, which sucked, but...
See? Chat likes my lands. I told you. Thank you, Famous by Morning.
I was really sad. I did, when Arena was first live, they gave those away for free for an event.
Oh, really?
And I was doing the Loady Ready run pre-release that weekend, so couldn't get them. And now they're like a bajillion gems or something. And I refuse.
I understand.
I bought the Theros ones and I don't even care. Because they were available for
main
gold.
deck Return to Nature.
That's a little less uncommon than you would think, just because the graveyard effect. I think that is kind of playable. Should we block here to try to hit another land? Or we could wait, because we have this next turn.
Question is, how likely do you think it is that they're going to be able to remove the blob? Like, if we...
It still makes another 4/5 or dies. Like, as long as they can't remove it this turn, which they can't, right?
I think we need some sort of action. I'm fine. I'm fine making this block.
And the ambush is really the only reason we would not want to make the block.
But there's a good chance that we draw into some action here that we can later with the ambush too. Okay. We needed to do that or we wouldn't hit the land.
Well, we still didn't hit this, unfortunately, but at least this is something. And who knows, maybe they turn it into night for us. Right?
Eric has no spells during their own turn. Well, I mean, we're well on our way doing that ourselves.
We were like, oh, we can cut a forest. We only have one double green. It's the only green card we've drawn. That's not true. We had the wolf.
Mm-hmm. The one that flashed back.
This thing flips into a 4/4, which is pretty sweet. It's good.
Land. Ah, okay.
Very good. It's all glowy. I don't like it, but I think we kind of need to.
Make this trade?
Yeah. Well, it's just trade for this, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. The 2 cards in hand for the opponent. I don't know what they could be. Removal makes a lot of sense. Are we just flashing back the sighting this turn? Or are we returning it tonight?
We can't flash it back.
Cost 7, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just done.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's the first thing we've agreed on so far.
Okay. So land go.
I was wondering if there was like something else that we might need to use as a discard, but I don't think there is. We just
the upside
ready.
from drawing a land is too high.
Yeah. And we have this now, which is nice. Not nothing. They have more cards than we do, but as soon as we get a green source, this glob will be pretty good. Welcome, welcome, Raiders!
Who was it?
CGB.
Hi, CGB. Hey, everyone.
I'm trying to convert everybody in CGB's channel to, like, limited.
I'm just here to make snarky comments about it.
Oh no, they changed it back.
So we did rip the green source.
Yay, us!
I don't think there's any choice here but to slam it.
Agreed.
No attacks. Right?
Yeah, it has menace, so we could trade with this, which I don't know if we care to. Look, it's huge! We did it!
That's just gross.
How do we have so much? We had an artifact, that's why.
Yeah, that was another good reason to put in the deck.
And we milled a land? So good. So good.
Blue white control only. Yeah, I sniped CGB's list from earlier today.
I finally brought you 1,000+ raid. Hashtag goal. Aw, CGB, welcome. We were hanging out in your stream for quite a while, and it was a lot of hype in there, guys. Big welcome. This is one of your moderators. And co-op. I have Melissa Del Toro coming for a co-op later in like 2 weeks, I think, or the week after. Maybe it's next week. I don't really remember. But I've got some really fun co-ops planned, and then CGB and I are also planning another co-op soon. Next month-ish. No set dates.
The Orion's in chat. May he rest in peace.
I probably found your stream boring.
That's not good.
Well, they don't.
No, they can't sack it.
They don't have a
Okay.
sack outlet, so they're gonna hit us with this. It's gonna kind of suck. I think we just.
This is fine.
Yeah. Agreed. I wonder, are they going to get a copy on the end step and then we get it back? That is annoying, to be sure.
Yeah, but we're better at going long than they are.
Agreed.
I think we hold this line.
No.
Nope.
Didn't mean to. Didn't mean to.
Oh, we shrunk because we flashed back the spell.
Ooh, you're right, I did. I was like, why is this? So is that thing's a sorcery? Is that what I just did? Mm-hmm. For some reason, I just assumed I had more of that spell, but they're gonna have a hard time with this.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, maybe they're not? I mean, that's super annoying.
Get a sippy cup? No, I have not gotten a sippy cup yet.
Ooh, good idea.
Get my own emote too.
This is sealed, yeah. I can't believe they're just main decking 2 of that. With no sack outlets. Alright, so if they attack us, we have to probably not block again? Oh no, okay, now we can block. If they cast this that many times... So now that they're all tapped out, we can block, right?
Yeah, we have to block carefully so as not to kill it.
I was thinking we just bounce.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to into open mana because they could pump ours to kill the...
Yeah, this attack makes sense. Okay.
Have they not played a land yet?
Actually, do we want to make this? Do we want to make this trade? Like we're trading a 4/4/4/5, yes, but do we benefit from having a wide board?
Yeah, but it's one more thing. If we don't draw another sorcery, we're never going to get through this anyway. I'd rather get it off the board because then our oozes actually kill everything.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
As opposed to them just having this to bounce every turn.
Do the old ways. Combat trick. Sure. Do we have 3 creatures?
Well, then we will.
Then we will. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely will. And they can't. We should probably attack here because they can't activate Death Touch. And this is a good card for them too.
And we're gonna make an ooze end step anyway.
Yeah. A lot of power too. This doesn't give trample.
Okay.
So I wonder if they just block with just this to bounce like we did. They could throw everything under the ooze, which is also fine. They still take like a lot of damage.
I wonder what the cards in their hand are.
If they only throw 2 under the ooze, then they'd have to throw all 3.
Maybe we should have held the actual blob itself back.
Probably. I figured with the pump spell we're most likely getting it. I don't know if they...
We do have 2 cards in hand too. Yeah, I think there's a good chance they just take it because they have to suspect something, right?
8... I want to draw a card.
8, 12, 14, 16. They were down to 4. Our board gets a little wider next turn. I don't think they can realistically kill us. Let's draw the card. Yeah. There you go. We're happy with literally any playable there.
There is... a board clear in red that deals, what, 4 or 5 damage, I think, which would kill us?
I don't know that they're playing a giant board clear in their creature deck. But...
this is limited.
Okay.
They certainly are if they have it.
Okay.
That card is good no matter what.
Sure. Yeah.
5 to all, says Sneaky Turtle. Thank you so much.
What's the name of the card? The Wrath? Oh my god.
Is this just another one? Okay, we might die now. Are we dead? 4, 5,
Not
6,
yet.
7, 8. Oh my god, a pump spell and we're dead?
They scry top. Okay. Well, the fact that they're scrying at all means they might think that we're not dead. That's probably a good sign that they tanked there.
What the fuck?
Okay.
We might just be dead. What does this one do? Oh my god.
I think we have to block 5, right?
We
Just
definitely...
dead, yeah.
We definitely are blocking. I just don't know.
The stick here is...
Well,
disturbing,
it's
right?
this, right?
Okay, yeah.
They don't have trample or anything, right?
Not yet.
Shock? There's a shock plus in this format. What'd you draw, friend? How do they have 3 steel spells, and why are they running them all?
Nice the ooze. 5? Armor Glyph, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stop slow rolling the shock, friend. Stop doing it.
Oh, thank God. So good at this game. Played around everything. Got rewarded.
We almost died to our own ooze.
Should not have attacked with our ooze. That was a mistake.
I mean, if they triple block it, their rare is actually really good. And they have the death. We killed the Death Toucher as well. And we're left with 3 or 2 4/5s to their 1.
Just like we clearly win the long game as long as that stays in play. They haven't been able to remove it. I don't think we should have given them the choice. Like the difference between getting them to 4 and getting them to 8 was not large, right? Although then
if
we
they
have the
lose their
Menacer.
whole board, yeah, we have the Menacer and everything, and we get to draw a card. It puts us in a really strong spot to like win that next turn.
We're fighting anxiety. This is the kind of hand that like makes you cry in Constructed. Are we keeping this?
Yes.
Okay.
Why wouldn't we keep this?
Because we don't do anything until turn 4.
We have removal. We're on the draw, and we have our best card in our deck.
We don't do anything till turn 4, and we're on the draw.
That's what happens in Limited.
Okay. Destroy them all with patience. Yeah, definitely that Alpha Strike was the most patient thing we could have done.
Oh no, they're gonna hit us for 1.
Or what do you do?
Now it's bigger. Oh, but now we can kill it.
Sure.
Okay, I think we should kill this. It's kind of big. It stonewalls all of this and opens up fight for ooze, and we kind of want to get an instance in the board for ooze anyway.
I think you're right. It sucks because it's one of our only removal spells, and they have 4 cards in hand that they did not cast on turns 1 and 2. I think their hand is probably kind of heavy.
Probably.
But it's not like we're holding it up this turn anyway. Special delivery.
Thank you. It's no sippy cup.
I think that's for you.
There's 2 of them.
Okay. Sweet. Now what? We have 5. We can just jam the ooze. I think it probably just dies on the spot. Maybe not. They didn't remove the 5/4.
Well, if we attack, they can't even gang block it. Each creature gets -1, -1.
Sure, we can attack first.
Yeah. And then we just ooze it. I'm certainly happy to ooze. They don't know. They don't know. Oh my god, they have no idea.
Oh. New cards.
New cards are hard. New cards are certainly hard. Feels so dirty.
I kind of like... Do we jam the blob here? Do we play Mirror and the second Baneclaw?
So we don't want to flip it. So I think we only want to cast 1 spell. The only reason I don't think we play Ooze is because it's still kind of weak to being fought, and these colors have fight spells. So I kind of like maybe just playing this.
And not the Mirror?
Yeah, because then doesn't it flip back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I would rather keep these as big fat fatties.
Oh, we
and
already
I'd already played a land,
okay.
Yeah. CGB gained life. Opponent scooped.
You guys remember that Dovin Acuity deck in like Ravnica Allegiance Standard that just was so cancerous that it made people scoop as its win con? Just gain life every single turn, bounce everyone's stuff.
And you find that more exciting than this?
Absolutely. You played that? Yeah, I think everyone who came from CGB stream who was around at the time probably played it. Having at the window. Is this the bad impulse we were talking about?
So we would have been left with only a 1/2 at this point now because they would have killed it.
Yeah.
But I mean that's still fine. Like a 1/2 that grows over time, for free basically.
NerdGirl's a poor judge of character in Dry.
What?
Find a lot of monsters. I assume he's talking about me. CGB.
I don't understand.
Alright, Blob.
Ooze it up! Let's go! Why would you want to play a deck that does nothing but make people very sad? How is that more fun than this?
You've answered your own question, to make people very sad.
Oh, also our camera's like a little big. Oops.
Oh. Wait, what did they regrow? It's not the... Oh, it's the Banishing Light. Okay.
Which they can't cast yet, so we're gonna get some value here.
Best way to maximize. We certainly attack first.
Is there a white pump spell for 1? I don't think so. Oh, there's a stick. Maybe there is. To be safe, we're gonna just do this.
Blob is dead.
Next turn, I would like to make an ooze with it this turn.
Yeah.
But if there's a 1/1/1 for 1 white, then...
That's true.
Then they get to keep this, which would suck. Told you it was gonna be good.
Also with lifelink? Okay. Sure.
I mean, what were you gonna do about it?
No, I'm saying sure as in this is acceptable to me.
And look, I told you, how good is this? How good is this?
There you go.
It's insane. It's amazing.
Okay. And that's all of our day-nighters, right? So we don't care anymore?
I think.
Interesting. So I guess they think they're more likely to be able to remove the blob with a fight spell?
Maybe. Or they think that these little ones are easier to kill than one giant thing. They have no more removal. It also tramples, they can't chump it or anything.
We're in great shape if that's true. Okay, so our mirror's gonna die.
Maybe. If they do, that's good for us.
So we activate first.
Oh yeah, activate, pitch the land.
Yep.
Grow all of our shit. Great. Fantastical.
Okay.
And then we send the team.
Okay.
I think we should also pitch this.
Is that a treasure token we have or a clue token?
Clue.
From the Fateful Absence.
There is no whiteboard clears in this format, if I'm not mistaken.
Or I should have cracked the clue first.
Drawing last is for people who are good at magic.
Okay. It's not how I was taught, but okay.
Well, you were taught incorrectly. It's how you show dominance. Don't worry, guys. Later, you're going to get the constructed side of this. I'm going to sit in that chair and just talk a lot of shit.
I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
And have no fun whatsoever.
Well, the constructed queue on day one, I'm expecting to be like a bunch of old decks. People haven't crafted the new cards yet. I think we're probably going to do pretty badly, I would think. Okay. Sure. I mean, are they gonna kill the mirror or not? Like, eventually that's gonna be a serious problem for them. I don't know what gets them out of it other than like a wrath. Yep.
Goodbye, Candle.
And we pump.
So cute.
Yeah, I think that's sense. Are they blocking Zach?
They might want to actually kill one of them. Who knows? Guess not.
They kill one of them.
Oh, I was not paying attention to their life total. They did not want to sack either.
Is that also for people who are bad at magic?
What, sacking?
No, looking at people's life totals.
Yes. It doesn't change my actions in any meaningful way.
Okay. Would you like to play in constructed?
Maybe I should have attacked with this then.
Yeah, in retrospect, lethal was probably a good idea.
Oops.
Would I like to play in constructed? Well, I want to give that blue-white control deck CGV was running a spin. Also, there are a bunch of deck lists that Yeoman5 posted on Twitter. He does it every set. And we're going to go through a few of those, too. I'll walk you through the list that I have, and you guys can pick.
I had no idea we had that much damage on board.
It's a bomb. You just play your bomb and you win, right? That's sealed.
Huh?
Nothing more to it than that. Lethal was a bit risky. I mean, they had green-white open. I don't know what's in the set. It's really hard to come up with 2 cards that would kill us there.
Well, sometimes there's a card that says, like, deal 5 damage to target attacking creature in white, but I don't think that they would have had those.
This hand is sweet. This is, I think, exactly what we're trying to do.
Our last hand was sweet.
Yeah, you say so.
Did we not totally obliterate them?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't do anything.
Look at this!
Either, okay?
Limited is just so easy.
We're once again missing the green to cast it, though.
That's okay, it'll come. Streamer luck. How's this do?
Into planes. Yeah, you got it, bud. Sure. Maybe we should have... I guess this is fine. Maybe we should have activated the mirror to try to dodge, like, a disenchant effect quicker. Held up the ambush.
I mean, it's hard to say that, just only because there aren't a lot of disenchant effects. I think curving out's just a little bit better.
Yeah.
I want the lands. I don't really want to pitch my removal. I'm not pitching the blob. So
it feels really bad not advancing the mirror, though. Filling the graveyard. Like, our blob really wants us to fill the graveyard. Gets us closer to green so we can cast it next turn. That seems good for us.
Is it? What does that do again?
I assume it's just like a pacifism effect.
Yeah, it just gives it Defender.
Oh, that's even better.
And then they can pay to exile it for more mana.
Does it have flashback?
No, that's
Okay.
The Coven means that they can pay to sacrifice it in some way. So we could activate the mirror here, pitch a land, which is good for the blob in the long run.
Yep, hold up removal if nothing else.
We don't need any more land, right?
Okay.
Got a creature in the yard, hold open, both.
Are we? I think we're playing the land here, though, right? If we draw forest off the top.
We still can't do both,
that's
but
fine.
this gives us something to pitch next turn if we want. I don't want to pitch.
Yeah, all of this is too good. There you go. It has to face 2 people. Yeah, but consider the 2 people. Like, we did miss lethal pretty badly last game.
Yeah, I think together we were like 1 person.
If that.
You pay attention to the life total.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the top of the screen.
I will keep track of what's going on.
This is interesting, right? They probably should have exiled the swamp. But
I mean, they don't know that.
yeah, I guess.
There's very few cards that say get lands out of the graveyard that's relevant. Most of the time, that's fine.
Do we want to kill this?
I think so. I'll let them go to attackers first and see. 'Cause right now they do have whatchamacallit too, so that's pretty risky.
That counts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So we are literally like a 0.
Oh, that's true. I thought Defenestrate was like a murder, but we actually couldn't kill the flyer with it, right?
Mm. So now I think we do play the land.
Yeah.
Only because if we want to redraw next turn,
Yeah.
we run into that same situation where we can't actually cast it.
Yep.
I'm like tempted to kill one of these.
No reason to do it on our turn.
I've never activated a Coven ability.
None of these turn into flyers today, right?
No, but what I'm thinking is when they sacrifice the Candle Trap to exile, that'll just happen. So we can't kill one of their creatures in response to make the Coven go away, I think.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
I'm not sure how that's going to work.
I think if they pump their turn into getting rid of the Candle Trap, like the creature, I think we love it.
I mean, they still cast a 3-drop or something.
Yeah, but they have 5 cards in hand. Like, I would rather them just remove our 5/4 Defender. Did removal last turn with flyer? That's possible too.
So now this is on the stack. I don't know. How do you think that works? Should we do it for science?
No, it will. It's activate only, but it's been activated, so it's going to get exiled. That's my 95% sure.
That's what I would think too.
Yeah.
There was a similar one in Theros.
Yeah, this is fine. They still don't have great attacks.
Hopefully they attack and like have a pump spell, and that's like their plan.
What does it take to transform the farmhand?
What's that do?
Creature has vigilance and creates a token on.
So we're definitely killing that in response. So that way they don't do a thing. I like 2 for 1-ing people.
They finally draw the forest. Yes! The pay-to-win lands come through. I love the confidence, not pitching anything to the mirror first.
What are we gonna pitch?
Well, I would be willing to pitch the kill spell.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Okay.
You crazy. Crazy.
Do we have...
It's like one of the top 5 cards in our deck, probably.
Alright. I mean, I think we're just taking over the board. I guess if they have a kill spell for the blob. Suck.
Hey, Von Saberwolf, welcome, welcome.
Ah, see?
What? It's fine.
Oh, the lands? Yeah, see? See? I like your chat.
Has 2 spells, gonna flip again.
Okay. What does our behemoth do?
It's a ginormous thing.
We cast it. We have 6. We have to sack something. I say go. We draw land and we don't have to sack anything. They're stonewalled on the board.
And it turns back into night.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice.
Yeah. And they would have killed the blob if they could have.
Well, and if they do from here, it's a fight spell. We can cast this in response, which I like.
Okay.
They're just transforming this into a 3/3 lifelinker.
Yep.
Fine. I like holding this for sure. The major way they're gonna kill it is the blob is.
Sure.
They're casting nothing, right?
You're right.
Yeah, I'm just checking. The old way that it used to work was cumulative. And I just wasn't sure which is which at this point. If a player casts at least 2 spells in turn, it becomes
If they have like a pump spell that dodges the removal,
yeah,
which would be insane, right? Because the effect is huge at night.
You just play this. Might as well.
Yeah, do you want to sack something to play it, or do you want to hold up the removal spell?
They're not going to make us discard, so I'm kind of okay to just pay it.
Yeah, my worry is like if they have a fight spell.
Yeah, but at this point, we're going to have 3 3/4s and a 7/6 menacer.
And it would have to come off the top, and not paying the mana tips them off that we have something in our hand.
Yeah. I feel like even if they do move the blob here, at this point, we're still pretty far ahead.
What types do we have in the bin? Artifact, instant, land.
So any creature, maybe we could have sacked this to pump all the oozes. Or let them block. We can attack with this, let them block.
Yeah. That's the 2/1 flyer that can't block.
Just go on with this.
Depends how frisky you feel. Like,
It's probably trading for something. It's probably trading either for 2 of these or for this, which I think I'm fine with.
yeah.
And then
we
these guys
actively want creatures in the bin.
Yeah, and then these guys become threats now, right? 3/4s. If it's the 5/5, and if it's 2 of these, I'm also okay with that. I think.
Yeah. I feel like we're in very good shape.
Agreed. A stream guest. Hey, Matt. Yes, this is Airball, one of our Degen streamers. And one of CGB's mods, you guys probably know.
Hey, Phoenix. Good to see you, too. Another Degen streamer.
Pump spell. This is going to be a 3 for.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do it. I dare you. Now, we can just let this happen.
We could. But I'm really greedy, and you know what I like better than 2-for-1s? 3-for-1s.
Okay. I mean, yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything terribly wrong with that.
3-for-1s are great.
Still didn't get a creature in our bin.
That's okay. We gave them a few.
Mm-hmm. We do. Put into prepare for many exile. Fine.
I'm also just willing to start throwing one of these into this wall every turn now.
Okay, well now that they've got no cards in hand, yeah.
Maddylicious! Welcome, welcome!
Better pump some.
With what?
The wolf that just...
No.
Oh, that's the death touch one.
This is the bad one.
Right.
At this point, they're going to eat one, but we're going to generate one, and I think this board is just wide enough, right?
We want to play around some random Wrath of God for damage in while we can.
I don't think there is one. There is no white board clear. There's the one black one and the red one.
Okay.
Which is good, because in Strixhaven there was like 30 of them. So it's like a nice change of pace.
That says there is.
There is? There's a white one?
Impress me too, Clutch. What's the whiteboard wipe? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I saw the spoiler text. It was in Japanese. It was Odric is tired of your shit. I remember I don't remember the actual name of the card, but it's like 8 mana, destroy all creatures.
Are we safe to attack with everything at this point?
Yeah. This is over.
Do you think it's okay?
Yeah, destroy all, and it costs 1 less for every creature in play. Vanquish the horde. I prefer the Scryfall text more.
Arena is like, the volume is just so 0, and then when things are exploding, it just gets so loud.
Okay. That's 3-0.
I mean...
It's tired of your shit isn't much better, isn't it?
I mean, Limited is just a great format. And clearly we're the best at it.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Some high-tier, sweaty gaming going on in here. Play around Settle the Wreckage. I got settled the other day. It didn't feel good.
That card doesn't exist. It's fine. This is a safe place.
Settle the Wreckage can't hurt you. We're keeping this?
Yep. Look at that. Perfect for our ooze that we're going to draw in 2 turns.
Mm-hmm. Like we may have found her.
Hey, Jaffer, welcome, welcome. Okay, so as soon as it turns night, we kill this friggin' thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have our own. Definitely playing it. Sucks if they remove it, yeah. Well, technically...
We could have held up removal and, like, pitched the candle.
Yeah, we could pitch the candle, and then it would turn night when we cast no spells, right? And then just kill this.
Yeah.
So we could do that.
I think this line is fine.
If they spend their turn dumping mana into this, it turns it into night for us. It gives them 1/1/1/1 counter here. Okay, so this is fine.
Yeah, we'll take 4.
And then now we just kill it, right? And pitch. Or actually, probably just cast this.
Yeah. We're kind of incentivized to empty our hand, too, to cast the Blood Pact. And we also want to keep our life total high. So having the random blocker is helpful.
Okay, I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with not attacking. I think we're likely to win the game.
Maybe they might just have as many bombs as we do.
That's not possible.
How do you know that's not possible?
Because we have the pay-to-win lands. They don't.
Fair. I guess.
Okay. I think we start by pitching the candle.
Do we want to? What if we never draw the ooze? Like, I'd rather have permanence. don't...
I mean, it's so good to have it in the bin. Like, we don't have to do it now. We can pitch the forest. I think we want to pitch something. I want to get this close to transforming. Like, they seem weak in the air.
Okay.
And it's just the thing that I want to pitch the most. I suppose we could have cast Blood Pact first to have some better idea of what to discard, but I think we want to just cast this. Yeah.
I think I just want to cast this, yeah.
Swap my basics out? Yeah, I had to do it manually. Took some crap for doing it, but we are 3-0.
It's not because of the lands. It's because of the ooze.
No.
I think
That's an interesting attack.
I think I'm fine trading here.
Well, there were 1 mana, like, Disfigure or something?
I don't remember. We're gonna find out.
I was thinking of double blocking with the 2-3 and the 2-2 and the 3-3.
No, this card's insane.
Okay.
It's one of the best cards in our deck.
Sure.
I like casting this and just holding open our removal spell.
Yeah, Blood Pact and hold up removal. Also reasonable.
That's true.
I think I like that much more. Okay. And then if we hit land spell we want to discard, we can also activate the mirror.
You want to pitch? We could pitch this.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Or do you like the 1/4/3/5 depending better than 4/2?
Depends on whether you think we're going to win this game by damage or attrition. I think I prefer to have the blocker. I think I'd rather pitch the Bat Whisperer. Wait.
You have an idea what you're playing on Sunday? I don't. I think he does.
I'm not sure what I'm going to play on Sunday yet. We're going to play a bunch of Constructed later once we're done with the inferior formats, and I'll come up with a list then.
So
6/5 ward, how many?
Ward 1.
1.
So I think what we're doing is we're just not going to play a card on our turn, and then upkeep stop on their turn and kill it. And then transform, probably.
Mm-hmm. What's Sunday? There is a Degenerate Gaming Tournament on Sunday. Standard, Constructed, good old best of 3, quality Magic.
Awful stuff. Okay, I'm happy to pitch this.
Avalanche's in the bin already, yeah. That's fine. I mean, we do lose a life, and we are, like, in some danger.
Well, you wanted this thing flipped.
Yeah,
This is the last one, right?
Yeah, we have to do it. Does this thing lose ward when it becomes night?
No, but it's only Ward 1.
Ward 1.
So...
No, wait. It's Ward 1 now. So if it becomes...
Ward 3.
Yeah.
Which is still enough.
Yeah, it means we don't get to play anything this turn.
No, we wouldn't.
We can't anyway.
We can't anyway.
Yeah. That's going to confuse me forever, this day-night stuff.
Upkeep stop, right?
Yep.
Ah!
Nice.
Well, I thought I had to double-click it. Because it was, when you do it on your own, it's red.
Mm-hmm.
But it was blue, so I was like, wait a minute.
Okay.
They
So
might...
now we might as well let them attack.
I think we could... I'm kind of surprised.
We can block and then cast the removal, though.
Well, but the problem is then we can't pump it. So I'm wondering if they don't attack into it, I might just be willing to put the wolf in front. And then they could remove it in response, which is fine. This doesn't trample, so we don't take any damage.
I mean, they might have some combat trick to give it trample. I'm not sure one exists.
The new green pump spell doesn't. The red one does, I think.
Okay. I trust your limited instincts. Go for it.
I feel like they might just...
No, she doesn't know there's another person here. Don't tell her. I'm waiting to see how long it takes her to find out.
I don't think so.
Okay, you know better than me.
I think I'm definitely more willing to make this trade.
Six mana. Not enough to pump, hold up removal, and pay the ward.
No. So the only way we get killed here is if they have if they remove this in response and give this trample.
They had that level of confidence that they have attack with all. No, it wouldn't have made it. Yeah. Okay.
So I think this is fine. I could see them saying, "Oh, you know, now that she did block with this, I'll spend my time and remove it." But then we're back to where we started.
Yep.
We could just do this next turn, but I'd rather have this than this. I think because this just dies so easily. So if we can get a removal out of here, okay,
yep.
Kind of what we expected, right?
Yep.
2 damage, and now we just run it back. That card's so good. Now they've cast 2 spells though, so it's gonna flip back, which is now ward 1, but this is also a problem. So we want to cast no spells so we can kill that, right? Unless we think we can dump enough on the board to stop it, but I don't think so.
Well, they're top deck mode, so...
They can make a 4/4, right?
Yeah. But not at instant speed, right? Like this is all they're going to be able to attack with next.
So we could play like these 2 things.
Yeah, I think I like playing those 2. It's unlikely they'll be able to kill us if we do that, and then it'll flip tonight later at a time when that's good for us because our stuff. In the meantime,
and then if they attack with this,
for 4 in the air. We jump
something. We double block in some way.
Yeah, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. I think jumping and double blocking are likely both fine.
We probably want to cast the 4/4 instead of the 3. We're not attacking. Well,
we want it to become night, so I want that on the board when that happens, right?
Just don't top deck removal, friend.
Are we attacking with the 4/4 in the air?
I don't think so.
I'll start attacking eventually.
Yeah.
Like we are in trouble.
I just don't want this thing to have to get into the line of fire.
Rather the 4/4 flyer. You really value the Sound Tamer.
I mean, we have these 2 are good double block on this.
Okay.
But so then this can bounce here. So we would end up taking 4 if that was the case. And if they draw removal or pump spell, we're in sad shape. I mean, we can.
I think you've convinced me. We can hold it back.
I think it's. I agree. I think it's 1 more turn. Oops, I still have a stick on there.
I thought you were leaving it there because they said your go.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, you're still holding priority like a champion.
I didn't. I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
How are you guys enjoying the limited format so far? Is it great?
Great.
This card's really annoying.
Wish we had the deck tracker. I'd like to know how much removal we have left in our deck.
Not much. We just have...
Have we cast Defenestrate yet, or no?
No.
We're drawing 2. Like, we have a lot of good draws. That wasn't one of them.
No, but I think it's okay. And it's still... We still have good blocks. I think we can now maybe cast the 4/4.
Do you want it to become night next turn or not? I think that's the question you need.
No.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of... Instead of casting the 4/4, what if we cast the 3/3, hold open removal, and if they do nothing, then we can put a +1/+1 counter on our 4/4. If we don't need it.
Yeah, I like it.
And now we can probably attack? Because we're holding this open?
Yeah, we're holding it open for everything except the...
And we even can put a +1/+1 counter on one of these if we choose to, like, have good blocks.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we should have attacked last turn. Honestly. Have them at 11.
Puts us pretty vulnerable if they top deck anything relevant.
I mean, the card in their hand is obviously pretty bad at this point.
So so now do you want to hold this open?
Yeah.
Or cast this? Because we cast a thing, so it's not going to turn into night. So this is not super scary.
I'm not worried about the day-night. I'm just worried about not having removal. I think if we hold... we're winning this with the 4/4 flyer. I want to have removal for whatever it changes that.
The problem is that this kills nothing relevant. It only does -2/-2 right now.
That's true.
It needs to be night, so they have to do nothing on their turn for this to be relevant.
Yeah, that's true.
We want to hold this open when we do nothing on our turn.
ovens.
How do you propose we do
Why?
that? This is the problem, is what they're saying.
Oh, I see. At the top, yeah.
That card is great, so it makes sense. So this only has ward 1, so we could do double blocks like we planned, and then if they have a combat trick,
You can at least probably trade. Yeah, because we can declare blocks. If they have a combat trick, then we can shrink the breaker and it trades with.
then do we take 4? There is drain. There's all sorts of things in the
We can
format.
double block both.
And just, yeah, and just let this thing go.
Yeah.
Or if they have no combat tricks and they're willing to let the trade go, we can give this neg2, and get to keep our guy, because this, our big threat that we wanted to kill is dead anyway.
Yeah.
These are trade ups regardless. If they have a removal, instant speed removal spell, then we get 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, but jumping 6/5 doesn't seem great.
No.
Like, if they have the removal spell, I'd rather them just get it out of their hand. What was that? Fight spell.
They have Coven.
Yeah. This becomes a 3/5.
And they fight?
So it's a kill spell.
But is it punch or fight?
That's a fight.
So
But-
we could neg to this, which means our guy won't die.
Yeah. So this blows them out if they have nothing else.
Yeah. It just gets us a free kill. Well, it's not free, but...
Seems outstanding. And this is annoying.
This is a problem, though. This is what I'm really worried about.
Do about it. I think we attack for 4, we
No.
get the...
Right now they don't have Coven, which is good.
We have the 2/1 in the air. 2-turn clock after
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Impressed me.
the board state has definitely flipped drastically in our favor now. That was a good turn for us. Good trades all around. I'm a little sad about our wolf, but hey, I'll take it.
For what they have to tank out here.
I don't know if Cardboard Live does. I'll definitely update it though. We'll see what happens. Nice top deck.
Hopefully they couldn't kill the flyer. The other flyer.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, please.
And that's game.
How the heck is it a 6/7?
Creature, artifact, land, instant, sorcery. We don't flash this back or it shrinks.
This is our only sorcery spell.
I think so.
I wonder if we should check our deck and see if we have any other sorceries that are maybe just better than like a crap creature, just to make that like
Yeah.
slightly more likely.
Does it change? Like, are you allowed to change mid-sealed format? Okay.
It's continuous build. They do that in any non-REL event when you don't have to like submit a deck list.
Okay.
All right, you control this one. I'm gonna eat a piece of grilled cheese. Slice of
Alright,
grilled cheese.
Forgot all about that.
Yes.
Okay, so we keep. Opponent mulligans. Love it. You have emotes turned off? No, you got your goad. So this guy's just asleep for some other reason. I guess they have emotes off.
I don't even notice when people eat most of the time.
I don't, but my chat does. Gonna lead on. That does smell really good.
Well, when I'm done with this half, you can have one. I'll switch.
Okay.
Tag team. I mean, they're cold now, which is bad, but...
Oro something.
Mmm.
That's in this set?
Tapper.
Oh, that sees some play in Historic. If I attack, you think they block? But we could pretend to have a pump. I'm attacking.
Well, he has Death Touch. Wait, play your land first. Because if he does block...
Yeah, sure.
If he does block, I'm kind of okay to just kill it. Free.
Oh, I want a grilled cheese? Well, we have like 1.5 more over here.
Fail.
Yeah. Even in limited, they do that.
Most unfortunate.
Interesting.
Oh. Like they
Alright.
just knew they weren't going to block anyway.
Yes, I mean, we're clearly attacking here. I doubt they're playing any. Like, this just looks like a burn deck. They're probably, it's limited, they have a creature.
Yeah, I think we should play the 4/3. And then possibly kill. We don't hit land or something. Kill whatever they play that blocks. Holy
Decrepit
shit.
Adversary.
What does that do?
It enters the battlefield, multi-kicker. With that many Valor counters. It's an anthem for every Valor counter.
Okay.
So they can do it once.
So we need to kill this though. We don't need to.
I mean, if we rip the green source, it's going to be a tough call. We don't have much in the bin. I think this dies to like every random burn spell they could have. So we can play the mirror and loot to try to hit our land.
And do nothing else.
We can attack with the Pestilent Wolf pre-combat.
We can attack with both of them, technically.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, if they want to trade the Anthem for it, I think I'm okay with that.
Okay. No reason to play this pre-combat, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
I think so.
I mean, if we do decide to death touch this, then there was a reason to do it pre-combat.
Well, then we can't death touch it if you do it
If we
pre-combat.
hit the land. Oh no, we can't because we'd have to pay 1. Yeah, okay.
See, you pay attention to life totals.
You pay attention to mana costs? Okay,
Yeah.
and between the two of us, we've got it mostly covered. Okay.
I think I'm okay with that.
I think that's more than fine.
Yeah, the card is definitely better. Now you can play the mirror if you want.
I think we... What are we pitching to it?
Probably the Behemoth.
I guess we're never casting it. Great.
Getting 2 for 1 when you sack a thing just feels
There
so
we
bad.
go.
We even hit this into the yard. So our
Sorcery.
ooze is huge.
We have a 2/3 ooze. Soul Guide Griff, 3/4 flyer.
Oh, no we don't. Sad. Oh, that was nice of them.
Okay. So Defenestrate irritatingly doesn't kill that.
Yeah, but I think we can attack. I don't think they're gonna block it. And if they do, I think I'm actually okay with just killing it. I think we still attack.
Pumping it with Death Touch, you mean?
Yeah, they're gonna win the race.
You wanna activate the mirror first? I don't think
Then
there's
we
anything
can't play
wanna-
ooze.
No.
I think we want to play the ooze. I could be wrong. I think they take this.
What are we pitching?
Oh, but I wasn't planning on pitching anything.
Just hold up removal. Oh, you want to play the use? Yeah, okay. Does it? If we wait, we might get it to 4 toughness somehow, which would dodge probably a lot of the removal that makes sense in their hand.
Yeah, they're just a little low on cards, and we're a bit behind.
Yeah, I'm a constructed player. I like holding this stuff, but I think in limited we just slam it, right?
We only have 2 answers to that flyer. I mean, I guess this is technically an answer to pitch a bunch of cards for, but
Fenestrate is such a good word. It is. Fenestration of Prague. It's the only time I've ever heard that word used.
which is what they're doing.
Is that in Prague?
Well,
Just some random window. Not the defenestration of Prague. It's just some defenestration in Prague.
fair.
There goes our ooze.
Well, we still have a Tarmogoyf.
That's a good one to pitch.
Not anymore.
It'll still grow this, right?
Yeah. I think I'd rather have a 3/4 and that.
Yeah, we got to pitch something. Yeah, we have to kill this.
Yeah. That's actually true. So probably kill. We also should kill this. This is doing a point per turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, pitch Candle. See if we can draw We would need to turn it to night so we could cast nothing if
I
we do.
lose the no grudge.
Oh, this actually gives us a chump blocker. Which they will.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a land too in the yard. That's a lot of damage. So definitely play this. That's a good race for them.
Yeah, I think this is like the nut. This is probably the best card we could have drawn.
Other than just removal on that.
Yeah, but our removal requires it to be night.
Which we would have been able to do. We just wouldn't have cast this.
Right.
And then we just do it on their turn. I think we kill this next turn. We're in some danger of dying.
I think we're jumping now before they can find
I think
removal
so,
for it.
because this also pings us.
Yeah.
And then I'm also fine to kill this before they do the thing.
Or Bitter Blossoms.
That's good. Probably cast that and the kill spell.
Is there any reason to let it turn to night?
No. Not unless this is on the board.
Yeah.
And this is tapped, which is unfortunate. So we could pitch instead of casting this.
Pitching this grows the Goyf as well. It's somewhat relevant. These guys can't block. I'm not sure going super wide is how we win this game.
Yeah. So we could try to pitch.
We pitch this, we go to 5. Dead to like every random burn spell. Actually, dead to everything, right? Like we're dead on board if we do this and don't kill this, but we will.
We definitely need to kill that one way or another. But then this becomes a flyer, but it's tapped, so it's good for the next turn.
If we don't untap, like I mean, if not pitching here does not keep us alive until our next turn, no matter what. Like if they're gonna kill us, they're probably gonna kill us.
Yep.
So I think we do this. I could.
Yep. Kill their thing. And I think we are attacking 3, 4, 5. We need to keep 2 blockers back.
Well, attacking with the 4/2 kind of sucks.
Attack with just this.
Yeah.
Because if they top removal, right, for the other one, we need to make sure we can always block this.
Well, the removal is probably in the form of burn anyway. They top deck that when we're dead.
Well, burn doesn't usually go face and limited. There's not
really?
there's not a whole bunch. There's a rare one and there's a shock.
I'm just gonna play this one.
Yeah. Actually, we still would have been dead if they found removal, because this deals 1 plus that would have dealt 1. Okay.
4.
That's good.
Okay,
That's
really
really
said
good.
good game.
Oh, nice. So that now it is.
Now we want it to be night.
Well, they might not have a choice. If we attack with everything, we could kill something. They block the 2 biggest things. They take 6. They have to chump them.
And if they choose to double block, then we.
Yeah, is this just an alpha?
I think it is.
I was almost thinking killing something pre-combat so they can't chump, but
Well, still do it now if you want. Kill this, block 2 things.
Yeah,
they take 6.
they can't double. If we kill this, they can't double block, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just kill the small thing, and then they have to both jump, and they've got no cards in hand. You gain 1 life. Oh, I kind of forgot about that, but
I don't think that's relevant.
if it gives them just enough life to maybe just chump this, take 8, 9, 10, it's close. If it would have been 1 more life, they keep this and can top deck a pump spell or something. Also fine.
Go block the 6 out and go to 2. We play this.
No, give it death touch.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay.
Definitely. It makes it so they can't top deck the burner bounce. Like a shock would kill us still.
Yeah. That's the responsible play.
Limited has some skill.
Uh-huh.
We want to minimize our opponent's outs.
All right.
Give them as few options as possible.
All right, chat. We won. I get my grilled cheese after all.
It's very cold.
I wasn't hungry until the grilled cheese came into the room, and then I got very hungry all of a sudden.
This is a tad slow, but I'm still kind of fine with it with the Blood Pact. 2 lands on the draw.
On the draw, I think this is a keep. On the play, I have to think. Yeah.
A bit tough, just because we're on the draw. If we do this, you know, if we're this slow, then we feel pretty bad. Mm-hmm. I would really, really like to draw a 2 or 3 drop.
2.
Turns it to day and night.
Red cycles, top 2.
That is unfortunate. That's instant speed. Not that it mattered.
It kind of mattered a little bit. Get to filter a little bit now.
That's true. That's going to be hard, because things like that you always, you know what I mean? That's almost like muscle memory at that point.
It's possible it's right to still hold up the threat of removal anyway.
So, by turning... So it's night right now.
Yeah.
We definitely want to kill this. Big.
We're also just, like, taking...
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Stop. This didn't happen until you took over. You won my game.
Oh. Just wait till we
I
start.
got the victory grilled cheese to prove it.
Just wait till we start playing constructed.
I am.
You're gonna be sad.
Okay. That Whisperer kind of stabilizes the board.
No, they didn't take damage. We don't get the 1/1. Rather just make a 4/4.
Yeah, sure.
That's definitely better than a vanilla 4/2.
Yep.
Is that just lethal? Oh, ouchie.
Jeez.
Well,
That's got to be like their absolute nut draw, though.
yeah, and we also had like probably closest to the slowest draw. Yay, a not dirt slow hand.
Yeah, we keep
this is pretty good.
Take your word for it.
Like one of our best 2 drops. And one of 3 removal spells and a draw spell.
Got spoiled. We drew like the ooze in like every game until the last one, I think.
Last 1 or 2, yeah. Or I think the one before we did, but it was like too slow. Or it was just didn't do much.
Mm.
We played it and it got killed, and we like I had a 1/2 or.
Yeah.
It grew, but yeah, that sucks. It did become like a 6/7. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Even though they answered it right away.
That was the dream. They put in molds last game too, didn't they?
I don't remember.
No, they mold on my game. Okay. Yeah.
That's why you won.
Right.
Oh, and they're mulling on your game again?
Mm-hmm.
This is not right.
I mean, no, they just know.
This is unfair advantage.
The forest.
Goodbye, wolf. Oh no. Okay.
We can draw 2, or we can just increase our board.
We can do either on their turn.
True. Yeah.
There's no day or night. Yeah. The wolf can also block that if we want, but I think I don't care about blocking that right now. Because I'd rather possibly have a chance to play the Whisperer, which I think the wolf helps with. I think we just do nothing, see what they play. Okay, so now that they've played nothing, and they're not likely to be able to block this, they might be trying to hold removal for it, but do you think we should Blood Pact to hit our land for the Bat Whisperer?
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
We could just be aggressive and play the wolf, and then we hit a land anyway, and still be able to play the Whisperer. I mean, that's
true. We do have like this 5-drop.
We would have hit it.
Well, okay.
I always like playing my lands before combat because it makes it harder for your opponent to know what to play around.
Sure. That makes sense. I should have done it. Any reason to play this? No.
I think it's just the Bat Whisperer. It blocks really nicely on the vampire.
Yeah. I am defenestrated. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Gonna be a 2-for-1, right? If the bat trades for the interloper there. Seems good.
And the blob if we want.
Yeah. I mean, they might have a removal for it, but at that point you already have a blob, right? So
Yep.
it does some good work here.
And then... Yeah, okay.
And I'm happy to attack with both.
Are you?
Yeah.
I think I want to hold the 1/1 back to
We could.
block this. Because we have the blob, right? Like, in the best case, the game goes super long and we win that way.
I think they're more likely to remove that. I was thinking along the lines of, like, we're just ahead on board. If we play blob, they spend their turn to remove it. We've got a better board state.
Okay, it's an easy.
Happy Swamps.
The Bob Ross ones I think they're talking about.
I assume so. It's the only time you hear happy whatever. Sinvac with the CGB emotes. The combo. I love those emotes. I love them so much.
I think this tanking is good for us. At least it's good for our blob. Okay.
Hello, my friend. I'm wondering if Hound Tamer is just not as good because the format's just faster than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Still a 3/3 trampler for 3, which is nuts.
Are we attacking with our token and the wolf?
Do I want to trade the wolf for that 3/2? What does that 3/2 do?
I think they're in trouble. Like, they didn't do anything. Kind of want to be aggressive. We can play the 3-drop and hold up removal. Actually, we can play this on their turn, make it night, and have, like, an awesome removal spell.
I kind of wanted to be aggressive last time with the bat, and you said no.
Yeah, but then they didn't remove the blob.
Yeah, attack with...
Token and the wolf.
Sure.
Attack with the 1/1 too if it makes you happy.
I mean, I think it will.
Alpha Strike is pretty aggressive.
Yeah. I agree that that's a little off. We could have killed the thing and then alpha'd, is possible.
Yeah.
And then still flashed in wolf or something and did something crazy.
Sure.
3/1.
3/1.
Okay, so they're gonna get to kill an extra thing.
It's fine, it's still a trade. Great. Now I think we just say go. Play.
Yeah, I think so.
Tonight.
Who is the guest on the stream? Hey iPhone, this is Airball, one of our degenerate streamers. Also, you guys might know him from CGB's channel, one of the CGB's mods. And yeah, I also have Melissa and one other co-op planned for the next few weeks. And CGB and I are doing another co-op next month.
Alright. We're just trading this token? Feels like there's a trick. We can flash this in now if we like to eat this.
No, I don't eat that. We're way ahead. I just want to hit them with this. They won't see it coming.
Then do you want to block it all?
I think so. I think the token on that is a good trade, but I don't think the wolf on that is a good trade. Okay.
So what happens if we flash this in and kill
I like
the
this.
Whisperer?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. They could have another flash for the blob, but does the blob go up when we cast the instant? I think it might.
I think it does, yeah. No, it doesn't.
I still think we'd probably kill it though.
Yeah. Are we just alphaing now?
Yeah, I think the only thing that we were worried about is a pump spell of some sort, like the, neg 2 would kill our blob anyway, so I think this is fine.
Not getting any stick either. I don't think they have anything.
There is a black board clear, so I like playing... Yeah.
Draw a card. Plays around the wrath.
Probably that and the 3/3. Plays around the wrath a little bit more, as opposed to like maybe just slamming a candle or something.
Alright, opponent.
Dead!
Alright. I am gonna have another
Half of a grilled
victory.
cheese?
Yep.
Oh man, if that's the... If we have to win games to get our grilled cheese, I'm gonna be a very sad person.
It's okay, you can have mine. I'll win for you.
Yeah, you'll win all the grilled cheeses and you'll share.
I'm gracious and magnanimous in my victories.
So you guys can probably expect to see Melissa on the stream in like a week and a half, I think. Her and some of her roommates are coming down. And then CGB and I were talking about end of October. So no set dates, but very similar to what we did last time when we did a bunch of sealed and a bunch of EDH. Cool Stuff is going to sponsor us again and send us some product for us to use for probably this set, because I don't think the new set will be out quite yet.
That seems sweet. What do we lead with?
I kind of just want to punch them.
Does the Ghoulish Procession not just make a 2/2 anyway?
Only when a creature dies.
When a creature dies, okay, yeah.
So we could play that potentially next turn if there's nothing we want to pitch.
Mm-hmm.
This is sealed. We can also just draw cards.
Yeah, I like the draw spell. It's more mana efficient. We can also play like the mirror and pitch something.
Yeah.
But there's nothing I really want to discard. I want to cast the draw spell before I make the decision. Okay.
The other option too is to just play this too, because we have a land, so we don't really need the draw spell quite yet. And they might want to, in these colors, they have a lot of removal. They could remove this.
In general, I prefer to play the big spell when I can. Because next turn we can play both the mirror and the procession if we want.
Yes, I think I'd rather play the 4/3 though.
That's fine too. But in no case do we want to play the 3 spell next turn. Is that just a 2/3 menace? No.
What are we doing?
Okay, when it changes from day to night. Other way around. Sweet.
Yeah, you want to just do this?
Yeah.
Over the
A lot of our stuff is going to be dying.
Oh no, I meant over the 3/4 is what I meant. I think this is a slightly better spread across a couple bodies.
When it's playing this Vandal, then there's a chance that they're going to be pretty good at managing day-night, which makes the 4-drop worse for us.
That doesn't necessarily mean that. It's like a 2/3 with Menace for 3 mana is really good rate. Like you're already really happy with that.
Reading too much.
Yeah. It could just be, a side benefit. Oh my gosh, I forgot this was in our deck.
This is like game 7?
Shit. That thing's great.
Does suck.
How do you feel about this and attacking? And holding open this.
So this is on our end step if something died?
Whenever one or more tokens.
Oh, okay.
Then we go here.
Yeah.
I like attacking with both of these.
Yep. We're not blocking the Menacer.
Oops.
Now we're in this one together. I have some agency in this game.
You're not going to double block. So that's fine. And now we make a thing. We could play the mirror, or we just hold this open and we can make something on their turn as well, if it's something we can kill, to be fair.
We don't... I like the mirror. Because this lets us have the option next turn, if they play something truly scary, of just saying go and killing it. Whereas right now it only kills 2 or less. We don't have a mirror in play. Oh yeah, the zombies can't. I didn't want to do it anyway, but there you go. So attack with the flyer.
They go kill that thing.
Oh, we'll use the mirror first. Pitch the scoundrel, I suppose. Like, our hand is stacked.
Do we need to pitch the scoundrel?
What do you want to pitch?
Nothing.
I guess you don't have to activate the mirror, sure.
Okay, let's not mess it up this time.
Yeah, okay.
And we just make a thing from this. Go wide, let's go!
Okay.
It also gets... We had an instant in already, so never mind.
One more time.
I'm working on it.
And cast many magma opuses on people's upkeep, have you?
What? I remember that card vaguely.
Oh yeah, there was a rotation. Remember anything from that set anymore?
I mean, once it's no longer the common, like, current, it flies right out of my head. It's gone. It's gone forever.
This is aggressive.
It is aggressive.
Sure.
This game's lifelink.
And we can just play it and equip same turn. We put that on the flyer.
It's not that much lifelink. I think I'd rather still ooze this turn.
Yeah. Okay.
And then next turn we can equip something. I don't think we're in danger yet.
Yeah. And if they...
Huh?
I think this is fine. I think holding back a 2/2 is fine.
Well, they can't block. So...
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna have to get used to that.
So doing it when they possibly could trade us, I think, is the best case scenario there. And we're likely going to want to suit something up and get some lifelink next turn, just in case they keep being this aggressive.
We could even put the Grizzlebrand on the Tarmogoyf token.
Yeah.
It's just going to get huge.
We can also put it on a Decayed token, and then you can pay the X and get that many card draws, because it's going to die, which is really cute.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I'm just saying. Like, if we put it on the token, and the token gets up to be like a 6/7 again.
Yeah.
Draw 6 is pretty... Get cursed.
Alright. 2 damage. This is the first time we've seen this one, but I liked the spell a fair amount. That's a good rate for 5 mana. I think I just want to do this.
What do you want to put it on?
The thing that gains more life.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the reason you might want to put it on the 1/1 is so that you can actually pay the cost. They kill it. But they are just at 3.
3 to 13. And with cards like this and this pinging us for 1, their deck is the aggressive combat trick, explosive haste creature deck. So they have the most haste creatures for sure.
Well, it's sealed, not draft, right?
Yes.
So synergies aren't necessarily there.
Looks like Justin Tucker.
I'm going to take that in the best possible way.
I have no idea who that is.
Me neither. I'm assuming he's like this fine Adonis specimen of a man.
People say I look like a lot of different people, and sometimes they're saying memes.
NFL kicker? I will take that. Oh, maybe not, actually. Okay.
Whoa, 5, 6, 7 damage? It's closer than I would like. Oh my god, if time flipped, we would die.
Yeah, that was close. Hopefully, I mean, do we want to do something pre-combat? No, not really, right? I'm just worried they have a shock and they're baiting us with a good game.
Well, if they do have a shock, what does that mean? We still attack them.
Well, we could pitch something to the mirror and try to find something that plays around it. Yeah.
I don't think so. We would just still then play our blockers.
Most accurate in NFL history and sings opera. Well, I do neither of those things.
I get told... When I was younger, I used to get... Oh, we win!
Oh, nice. It's because I clicked next that one time. Wait, how many did we get? 3 more packs? Apparently the store is closed, so that might actually make the difference in making some of those constructed decks later. Oh yeah, when you were younger, you used to get what? Who were you compared to?
I used to get... I never saw it. I used to get Summer Glau a lot.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
When I was younger.
Sure.
I don't get it anymore. Now I get the girl from Orange is Black or whatever.
Black?
Yeah.
Which character?
The white girl with glasses. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Now I get that a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know who the actress's name, but yeah, that's like...
So I haven't gotten the Summer Glau thing in years, but when I was younger, people would stop me at Comic-Con and they're like, oh my gosh, please do a Summer Glau cosplay. I'm just like, what? I'd like to give a special thank you to those of you who have signed up for our Patreon. I couldn't make this content without you. Also to Cool Stuff Inc. and KMC Sleeves for supporting the channel as well. Definitely check them out and use our discount codes to support the channel.